facing charges of attempted murder in Dickinson County is set to undergo a psychiatric evaluation. According to court documents, 19-year-old Caleb Crosby will be evaluated ahead of his trial, where he faces attempted murder and theft charges after a shooting back in May. A judge granted a request by Crosby's attorney to order that evaluation. Now, Crosby is also facing a charge of escape from custody after he broke away from law enforcement during a jail transfer that happened back on June 1st. He was quickly recaptured after just 1 minute.